Hello everyone! In House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6, a compelling fan hypothesis on Alys Rivers has been officially confirmed, but it raises further inquiries about the intriguing figure in Daemon Targaryen's Harrenhal narrative. Alys Rivers, the new character in House of the Dragon Season 2, is a fascinating enigma. The narrators of George R.R. Martin's Fireblood book were also perplexed by her exact nature as stories of her magic at Harrenhal arose. It's unclear if Alys Rivers is a witch, greenseer, or some other kind of magical being, but one thing is for sure, despite what has been previously theorized, she is not a ghost. In House of the Dragon Season 2, Alys demonstrates her abilities by influencing Daemon Targaryen's visions at Harrenhal, knowing personal information about his family that she shouldn't know, and displaying precognition. There was a developing belief that Alys Rivers in House of the Dragon is actually a ghost because the character similarly seems to age very little in the book, disappears at random at Harrenhal, and witnesses everything Daemon happens at the castle. The episode formally states that Alys is not one of the ghosts that are said to haunt the halls of Harrenhal, despite the town's notorious reputation and stories of hauntings. House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6 verifies that Alys Rivers is a real character on the show and is neither a ghost nor a fiction of Daemon's imagination. Sir Simon Strong eventually acknowledges Alys's presence after more than half of the season in which we have seen her personally communicate with Daemon. Simon tells Daemon that Lord Grover Tully's health was deteriorating so quickly that their healer Alys Rivers was brought to Riverrun to assist him after Daemon and Alys' debate strategy with the Riverlords outside the castle. Naturally, Simon informs Daemon that Lord Grover Tully has passed away, and that Alys was a failure. Even though Alys Rivers' existence has been established, questions remain about the nature of her magical abilities in House of the Dragon. For example, the program has alluded to Alys having worked at Harrenhal for a lot longer than her outward look would imply. There's much more to Alys than just being the healer in Harrenhal, though it's questionable if Simon Strong fully understands her true nature. The idea that Alys is a greenseer, akin to Jojen Reed in Game of Thrones, is strengthened by the fact that she is real. The hypothesis that Alys Rivers has greensight is supported by her precognition, interactions with dreams, strong connections to nature, multiple references to weirwood trees, and supernatural awareness of happenings she shouldn't be aware of. Alys's frequent appearances in House of the Dragon seem to further establish her as a member of the greenseer race, which is made up of people with strong magical connections to the First Men. Alys predicted Daemon's demise at Harrenhal in House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 3, possibly as a result of her prophetic green dream. After that, Alys informs Daemon of the weirwood tree's potent psychological effects, and he uses one of the weirwood trees to make his bed. Furthermore, Alys's abilities seem to be at their peak when she is in the vicinity of Harrenhal's Godswood. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire novels also contain a scene when the final greenseer gives Bran Stark weirwood paste to help him expand his mind. This could be the same potion Alys is giving Daemon. Alys Rivers in House of the Dragon is both a skin-changer warg and a greenseer, according to the hypothesis. But unlike Bran Stark, who appears to skin-change into her barn owl, Alys does not appear to do so. Alys gave Daemon a strong indication that she was a skin-changer when she revealed to him that she was actually a barn owl cursed to live in human form when they first met. When you combine this with Alys Rivers talking about the living memory, with Daemon in House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6, standing beneath the weirwood tree and naming the barn her own, it's hard not to think she's a skin-changing greenseer. Every time a question concerning Alys Rivers is answered, a new one comes up. There have been conjectures on Alys's alleged cruel behavior stemming from two statements made by members of House Strong in House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6. It's implied rather than a theory that Alys Rivers murders Lord Grover Tully when she travels to Riverrun since, earlier in the episode she and Daemon had been talking about how much of a bother he was. Although it's unlikely that this would ever be verified, Daemon's response suggests that he thinks Alys killed Oscar Tully's grandfather. Alys Rivers is credited with causing Larry Strong's clubfoot, according to a different theory presented in House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 6. Speaking to Aegon beside his bedside, Larys reveals that his father thought his clubfoot was a result of sorcery when he was born. Given the indications in the novel that Alys is far older than she appears to be, it is plausible that she was the strong household member that Lionel charged with casting malign spells. There will be much discussion about Alys's past in House of the Dragon because she appears to be a strong bastard who has stayed at Harrenhal. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please